IBM's Model M keyboard. Nothing comes close to it. Connoisseurs of fine retro technology and collectors agree that this is the gold standard for keyboards. This one's an original, but I found out that there is a new Model M that came out. I am behind the curve apparently because it's been quite a few years. The company that manufactures it is called Unicomp, and I'm going to review it today. Okay, so here it is. I just received it today, ordered it from Unicomp directly. Just a little bit of background on the Model M. It was originally designed in 1985 and developed by IBM. They later subcontracted it with Lexmark, but unfortunately in 1996 they decided for cost reasons to discontinue it. It's a very well-built keyboard, the best in my opinion. It's a keyboard for life. It's something that you buy once, you don't need another one ever. I mean, it's just it's an overall just awesome design. But what happened is those Lexmark employees, some of the former ones, decided, you know what, let's buy the tooling for it and let's create a new company. So they created Unicomp, and this is it, the new Model M. I could feel off the bat it's a little bit lighter than the original, but overall looks very similar to the Model M, to the original Model M. I ordered it with the USB version. I hope that this can become my my daily keyboard that I use on my modern computer. But yeah, this is it. We'll go ahead and get it taken apart, get it compared to the original, see how it holds up, see what it feels like, how it functions. But overall looks good. So the manufacturing date on it, there it is. Yeah, 6/22/23. That's a little over a week ago. Today is July 3rd. So this is a brand new Model M keyboard by Unicomp, and so we'll go ahead and get it checked out. So the clickety-clack is about the same. It's almost identical. I don't feel or hear any real difference. We'll go ahead and get it weighed. Alright, we'll start with Lexmark's manufactured one from 1994, 4.46 pounds. And the new one comes in at 3.59, so it's a little bit less than a pound lighter. Alright, so I'm a total nerd, so I want to see what's inside this thing. So one thing off the bat that I've noticed, in the original Model M keyboards, they had this really annoying the standard of having a 7/32 hex head on the back that held the whole thing together. All of the screws were that funky size, which you had to get this bit, and it's difficult to get down in some of these holes. So the improvement that I've seen, they put a standard Phillips head on all of the screws that hold this thing together. So we'll go ahead and open it up and see what it looks like inside and how it compares to the original, if it is indeed the same. So we'll open up an original right now to check it out. Of course, I'm losing all the screws on the floor. So here it is. It is a little bit dirty, this one, but I'll go ahead and clean it up. So you can see, to clean these, on a side note here, these caps just come right off, no problem. Of each one. And it's usually you don't have to take the whole thing out unless it's really sticky, but these things are really durable, the cap heads, and you can just throw them in the washing machine. I've seen people throw them in the dishwasher. Don't just throw them directly, and put them in a little basket or bag or something in the washing machine, or you're gonna have fun digging those out. But yeah, they clean up pretty good. Or if you would like to torture yourself like I do, I have been known to scrub these one at a time in the sink. So we'll go ahead and open up the new one, switch out to the Phillips. Yeah, it looks the same. Looks like the logic board is a Raspberry Pi. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's the Pico. Yes, it is. So that's interesting. So it's running off the Raspberry Pico, whereas the original was a little bit more streamlined. That's probably, I would count that as a negative, actually, because they're harder to work on. These are just a few little parts, but hey, you could replace it with another Pico, I suppose. But yeah, it looks like the keycaps are also, they don't come off, so it's just one unit, so that's something that's different. Same construction of the buckling spring. So those are your differences inside. So it's run off of a Pico. Keycaps do not come off, which I mean, it's I don't really see the benefit of having the keycaps come off anyway. I think that's probably from a cost standpoint they opted with a single unit. It does have Windows keys, which can be beneficial for modern computers. They have shortcuts that you could use those with. No longer are the days where you accidentally press it and it throws you out of DOS and into the Windows interface. So looks pretty good. Solid construction, very similar. I only noticed a couple of differences that I pointed out, but yeah, looks like a solid, not even a replica, since it's using the same tooling as the original. And we'll go ahead and plug it in the computer and see how it works. Alright, so there it is, all hooked up in its new home on my new computer. So let's check it out. Yep, works great. Okay, so here are my final thoughts on this absolutely beautiful keyboard. This will be my primary keyboard that I use on my main computer every day. I love it, couldn't be happier with it. The only differences that I see on the inside are the Raspberry Pi, which is being used as their logic board. I read that that was because of the chip shortage that we experienced a few years ago. They opted so they didn't have to halt production. It looks like they did a workaround by using a Raspberry Pi. I don't know if that's going to be permanent once they're able to solve that. It does add another point of failure in my opinion. There are a lot of intricate parts in the Pi that were not on the original, so that I would count as a negative. Also, the keycaps cannot be removed. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but in long term, it did make it easier to clean, to pull the keycaps off. The only downside to that I see is that you run the risk when you pull these keys off themselves of damaging the springs inside when you put it back together. So you just got to be careful with that. They replaced the screws on the back, which you could have done anyway on an original one, but just takes away another pain in the butt. They put regular screws instead of those weird hex head ones. Unicomp also offers on their website a black or beige version. They have options of either USB or PS2, which is great for retro gamers, retro computer users. They also have a 104 key version with a more narrow space bar. I opted for this 103 with the larger space bar, which I prefer. The shipping came very quickly. Very happy with this keyboard. This is just awesome. So there you have it, a Model M keyboard in 2023.